guys, to a brand new Disney Plus show. Hunter, what are we watching? What is this show?
Oh, finally watching Ironheart, which I think was going to be Armor Wars, which unfortunately got combined into Ironheart, I think.
No, Hunter, that's false. Ironheart was always going to be its own thing. Armor Wars is still happening, but it's a movie now.
I think it's honestly the only thing I'm looking forward to right now.
See,
Maybe
everybody's always talking about LeBron being their sunshine. Don Cheadle is my sunshine. I say my prayers to Don Cheadle.
I wake up, I pray to my Don Cheadle shrine.
I wake up, I give him a smooch on his forehead, I read his famous quote out loud, and then I get dressed and
Sleep
go to
well,
work.
sweet prince, or whatever he says.
Good night, yeah, good night, sweet prince, or whatever the heck he says. I gotta go through my saves and find that, bro. That is like the all-time goated clip or goated quote I've ever seen. But yeah, Hunter, what was the last time we saw this character?
God, like 3 years ago,
It was like
3 years ago,
when
dang
did Black
ago.
Panther Wakanda Forever come out? Because that had to be like at least 50 years ago,
It,
man.
it, it was 3 years ago, but it feels like 30 because, man, that was definitely a sequel of all time.
God dang, was this show in production for like so long, but it was not in production nearly as long as Black Adam or The Flash. So I mean, look,
And both of those were pretty major letdowns from what I've heard.
those were some burns if I've ever seen anything, man. Man, but yeah. Besides, What If? Yeah, the last time we've seen anything from Riri was in Wakanda Forever, which I'm in the minority of liking that movie. I know people don't like it, which that's like a whole other rant I could go on, but I don't want
It
to.
just, I don't know, something about the characters didn't hit the same the way the first one did.
My goat is gone, bro. The tickle monster succumbed to cancer. He got tickled a little too
Like
hard, and now he's at the pearly gates.
Black Panther. Did you see
I did see they they pre-ordered a gamer tag for the new Black Panther. That's a deep cut Glizz Mafia reference. Only the real elite ballers know about that one.
that?
So
Technically,
Hunter, are
the last
you
time we see Black Panther was in that one clip from that one Black Panther game that got like shown off and then never had any news shared about it
some of
ever.
the World War II game?
Yeah,
I think
that.
that's still happening.
Are
I
you
think I know
sure?
there was
I
another
literally
separate
about it.
there was a separate Black Panther game that got canceled recently, but the World War II Captain America Black Panther game is still coming out.
I might play that because I love shooting Nazis.
You better hope that it's not a PlayStation exclusive because
Yeah, I gotta
you
find a
are gonna
PlayStation
be
5 for a small loan of $1 million.
for real. Okay, anyway, Hunter, we gotta start. Okay, we gotta start. We're getting distracted.
All right, 0-0. I think.
All right, chat.
I skipped the ad.
Just kick.
There was just be one. There is
Yeah,
an
just
ad and then the
yeah. I already got in, but it kicked me out.
thing starts.
Okay, I gotta go through the ad again. All right, we're gonna start Ironheart episode 1. Take me home, God. Please take me home. That last part wasn't. It's just take me home.
Road,
Take me
West Virginia.
home, West Virginia. Um, okay, and that's all we can sing because we're gonna get copyright struck. Three, two, one, go. I just buffered for like no reason. This is a crazy place to start.
Bigger than Pim and Stark is kind of a
Hold
crazy.
on, I can't hear you, bro. My audio is like a little dummy low. Okay, what were you saying?
Saying bigger, they said bigger than Pim, bigger than Stark. And I'm like, that is a crazy statement. Like, you cannot be, like, you gotta like revolutionize something. Like, you gotta
Bro,
find.
she's about to create the next atom bomb, bro. She's about
She's
to,
gonna be Oppenheimer.
except she's not gonna regret it.
Oppenheimer for the TikTok generation.
For real, bro. She's about to be thanking people for roses while building the next nuclear test facility.
I get 3 uraniums in the chat, please.
Let me get 5 big booms for that family I just killed. Hey, that's the scene from Black Panther that they just cut in there for some reason. Oh, that's also a scene from Black Panther. Oh, see, we're getting a flashback. Hunter, I was gonna ask you, did you remember anything from this movie? If you did, it didn't matter because I
I
100%
honestly
guarantee there's gonna
couldn't.
be a flashback. But
I could not tell for the life of me this was a flashback or new footage.
bro, remembered nothing. Dude, I just want to see her create a nuclear missile, man. That's all I ask. A Fellowship of the Rings.
Fellowship of the Rings. I love that movie.
Oh wow, it's like she almost set her goal of not replacing Tony Stark, but finishing his work. It's almost like she's not trying to replace Tony Stark. That's like
Is
it's
that
a
what people
crazy
try to
idea, right?
criticize her for? And
Yeah, a bunch of fake fans and people who are like very loud on the internet that don't deserve to be as loud as they are on the internet are like, "Oh, I'm tired of all these characters replacing characters I love," when it's like established characters that have been in canon for like 20 years. Even though there are actually characters that are legitimately replacing the characters they like, but they don't care for very obvious social political
why is
reasons.
that your skin color?
Why do you look like that? Why were you
Why aren't
born that
you
way?
white?
Man, I'm just saying, bro. Why was Astrid not blonde? That's like that made that movie a 0 out of 10 for me. There were actually legitimate problems with that movie that people could have actually touched on, complain, but Astrid being black, Hunter, it grinds my gears. It makes my blood boil. Why do they have to tarnish my favorite things? This is a joke, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I'm 100% joking. Audience, chat. I am like completely missing dialogue right now by going on my fake rant. Drop out then. Do what I did.
Run away.
Don't ever pay for college where you don't need to be there. A hundred
Damn.
percent. How old is she supposed to be? Like she's at MIT, so she has to be at like at least 16 to 19, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't remember how old they said she was in Black Panther.
I don't know what you mean by horrible steward. I mean, that guy was selling his own bombs to like who knows how many
I'll
countries.
say that guy blew up 17
Like,
countries and
did you
profited
the
from it.
opening of that movie?
He
It,
privatized world security, bro. Did you
Pretty
miss that?
is literally following right in his exact same footsteps.
I'm surprised she's not just flying to Iran right now and just
Taking
dropping
pictures
nuclear
with
missiles
like
on them.
military soldiers.
I'm surprised she's not hacking into military drones and just making them do heinous activities.
Yeah, give me 5 roses so I can hack this drone, please.
Did she blow something up? I really should have paid attention to what was going on. Hunter, were you paying attention? What did she
She
do?
was
Did she
selling
blow something
her
up?
ideas to students so they could get an A, so she could fund her own other sciences.
Okay.
They, her
Is that
parents,
all she's getting in trouble for?
that's basically what it is. Because she's young and her mom being like, "You're, I, I can't do it because you keep wanting me to be small or something like that." And she's like, "I'm not asking you to be small. I'm just asking you to be realistic."
Was that her mom or was that just a teacher?
And
I
I
don't know.
honestly don't remember. I don't even think
I,
we've seen her mom in Black Panther. So
I don't either. I know
I
her dad's
honestly,
did, or stepdad
I
or whatever.
honestly thought she was homeless in Black Panther because I did not see anything related to it.
Yeah, she was living in a garage.
And she was living in a garage. Oh, that's cool. God, it's been so long since I've seen like an Iron Man suit up like that.
She just out here building like Iron Man suits at school, bro. Like what? Also, I kind of like that suit. I didn't like it at first, but it's kind of
Well,
grown
because
on
the
me.
suit looks good now. It doesn't look gummy like how it did in.
I don't even mind how the Wakanda Forever suit look. It was a nice design, but I do agree some of the CG moments did look a little rough.
Like it,
Hey,
like
that's the
it's like a
thumbnail.
Power Rangers toy.
It does look like it, but I mean, hey, that's just how advanced Wakandan tech. When it just like a regular Chicagoan individual uses their vibranium technology, that's just what it looks like. Ray Ray,
You got it, Ray Skywalker.
Ray Skywalker. Nah, that's Ray Palpatine. I just can't tell you how upsetting watching the sequel trilogy in real time was. Oh, somebody about to die? I think somebody's about to die.
What are you watching? Payday? What is this?
This is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Honestly, I would believe it with how that game looks. 5 million megabytes to render every pore on a woman's humongous butt.
Dude, you're gonna have to buy a whole separate console. Is that? Oh my God, that is Eric Andre.
I was
Why
wondering
is
who
he
that was.
here?
That face looks familiar.
Why is Eric Andre just here? Why does he keep showing up in my TV shows?
Eric Andre, go away!
Eric Andre, leave me alone.
I mean, he's funny, so like, I get it. I've seen
He
clips
is
of
funny.
his
I love
show.
Eric Andre. Yeah, I was just say his show is hilarious. And I mean, hey, Hannibal Buress is in the MCU. He plays Coach Wilson. Oh, I can see why Marvel hasn't been putting this character in promotion.
But oh, the what is drag? I think is that what he's doing? I guess he's
Yeah.
going.
Also, this actor is a actual like drag person. I don't know the way to.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with something like superheroes, where it's like anyone can be a superhero, I feel like you cannot complain when literally any kind of person shows up.
I don't remember where. Oh yeah, I was so I was
Is
at
that
work
not
today.
the point of superheroes? That superheroes were founded on that they were these were just people, not the same guy
I
over
mean,
and
look, the superheroes literally just buff dudes dressed in his skin tight suits, bro, like punching people. If that ain't the gayest thing I've ever heard, I don't know
over.
what is.
Like I get it. I like masculine superheroes just as like a preference, but like I don't care when like someone who isn't a masculine superhero shows up.
I mean, hey, if it was legal, I'm Hood. It's the Hood. Sorry.
Oh,
Um, no, yeah, it's Noah Diaz from Brooklyn.
from
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
baby.
and his brother sick because he has hands.
He's sick because his hands are have tremors in them or whatever, or something like that. He has sickle cell.
Working for GI Joe right now, I think.
He's working for Oh my God, Hunter, you just reminded me. No, no, I can't believe they're making that poofy
God,
GI Joe
I
Transformers
cannot wait
crossover.
for Transformers in GI Joe. That is
Dude,
gonna
we could have
be
got
amazing.
Transformers 2 spelled out. No, what is the word, bro? We're definitely living in the bad timeline. Draft me into the war, bro. 'Cause I don't want to live in a world where I don't get Transformers 2 spelled out.
Yeah, because I had the meatballs covered.
Xavier, never mind. I'm not gonna spoil that for you because you might not know. Also, it's so unfortunate how this show, like how Marvel just doesn't have faith in this show because it only got promotion like like I think recently was like 2 months ago, like not even 2 months ago.
She's gonna get sick because like now she's experiencing all those G forces.
Not even that, she's gonna fall out of the sky and die.
You know what? Honestly, I actually kind of like the scene because it does remind you of Iron Man's like first takeoff from like the first Iron Man movie.
Oh, she's dead. She just
It's
died
actually a
there.
cool. It's actually kind of cool.
Oh, I like that. I didn't even notice we didn't get an intro until just now.
Get out of the street.
Chicago moment.
Like
It
not
reminds
even
me of the first
acknowledging that she's
Marvel
wearing
opening.
multi-million dollar armor. Just get out of the street, hobo.
Wake up, man.
Wake
I
up.
got places to be. Oh, is that why her suit looks like that? Because she's just like using the remaining pieces. I'd be asking the same question. Like, how is she not severely concussed? Iron Ma is crazy.
Iron Ma is crazy too. A girl who literally looks like she's 20 years old.
Not even that. It's the exact opposite. A girl who looks like she's in high school.
Yeah, she is kind of tiny.
I guess she doesn't have a name yet. What is with all these Marvel characters getting introduced and not getting their names till like their 4 millionth appearance, bro?
I don't I don't know why it's so
Like
hard to push right in. Hey, you
if you go back and watch like every Marvel movie, most characters don't actually get their superhero name until like their third or fourth appearance.
yeah, and like when I was like a kid and like I couldn't comprehend what people were actually saying until they like spelled it out in the most plain way possible. Like I
Bro
did
just
not know
could
who
not understand unless expedition was given.
like I didn't know what Captain
I know that guy
America
too.
was until Winter Soldier.
Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know. Wait, no, I do know that guy. Just he's not the guy I thought he was.
She needs to get that helmet off. It's doing something. I don't know why. It's like warping her face. It looks weird.
Blow that kid up. At least it's practical. It could be CG and look absolutely horrid. Oh, that's her mom. Dude, you know what I want to see in the MCU because of the show that she just got? Can we get Moon Girl in the MCU? Like, come on, bro. They're introducing Reed Richards and Franklin Richards and soon, pretty soon, Valeria.
Is it Moon
If
Girl
we can get three smart people, yeah,
lady?
yeah, she's the one with the dinosaur. But she's been in a lot of independent stories without Devil that are still pretty good. Because Devil Dinosaur has been a character since like the 60s or 70s or whatever.
Because I know that it was really Moon Boy in Devil Dinosaur, which
Yeah, it
was
was
made.
Caveman Child. Yeah, Caveman Child with Dinosaur, and then
I would
Dinosaur
watch
went through
that, and
time
it's
portals.
literally just a 1960s version of Primal, which I love Primal. So
Absolutely. That's actually where like a lot of Primal got its inspiration from. I
I
don't know if that's true. I could be spreading misinformation.
no, I wouldn't be surprised because if you probably put them side by side, they would probably look the exact same.
I just love that Moon Boy just looks like a monkey. Like he's just a blue monkey man.
What is she? What is that?
It's
Still
incense.
the
It's
incense.
incense. She's curing her of her ailments.
The suit is the devil, I tell you, the devil.
That suit got that devil in it. That suit got
That
Mephisto in
suit
it.
is unclean.
You put that monster energy in that suit. That's the devil juice. That's devil juice. You see it got the sixes on it. That's the devil juice. We don't drink monster in this house.
It's like tactiles. It's a warning sign.
Grandma, no, that's radiation.
Radiation is not the devil. You need to go to the hospital.
My God, her grandmother is a crystal person. Or aunts. Probably her aunt. Oh my God, Hutch, I'm gonna kill you. Sorry, that was a joke, you two. That was a joke.
No, because like Doctor Stanton's coming back for the next Godzilla X Kong movie, so.
Hunter, you could stick an epidural in my urethra and I still would care less.
Why do you not care about what I'm interested in? Why do you toy with me? Why do you hurt my emotions so? Unless if it's not how to train your dragon or Jurassic World, you do not care.
You're not allowed to have opinions around me. You know this. This is a rule.
You don't even agree with my Star Wars takes.
Your Godzilla takes is why I don't agree with your Star Wars. Are they? How many people actually legitimately have armor suits that aren't like straight up Iron Man's?
To be fair, didn't Iron Man make his like tech like widely available right before he died? Wasn't it the whole point of No Way Home? Not No Way Home. Far From Home.
It's not even that. He gave his tech to Peter, which stupidly gave it to Mysterio, which they stole it back from Mysterio after it got possessed by damage control, which they end up turning into their own technology. But then I guess Happy bought it back and now it's back in the hands of Shield or something, or I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what happened to it at the end of No Way Home. Also, Hunter, when I was doing my MCU rewatch last year, did we watch all of the Spider-Man movies together? Because I remember we watched Homecoming and then we watched Far
Did
or No Way Home, but I don't remember if we watched Far From Home together.
no, we didn't watch Far From Home. We only watched. I think we only did Homecoming and Far or No Way Home.
Yeah, I was like, because I don't even remember watching Far From Home. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
I won't. Far From Home is kind of forgettable compared to the other two.
It really was, and I it sucks because I love Mysterio as a villain, and I loved him in that movie, but everything else about it is just like
Yeah,
very not rememberable. Besides him getting his identity revealed at the end of the movie, that's pretty much it.
yeah, I really did feel like a filler movie to just build up to his identity being revealed, which was just undone anyways, which makes the movie even more pointless.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate having to criticize Spider-Man movies because I'm a D1 Spider-Man
Yeah,
glazer, but
yeah, I get that.
sometimes you gotta admit fault.
Yeah. Oh, I just got the biggest brain because you know
Uh,
how next season's gonna be the Clint Hart season.
yeah.
Hope they do like symbiote Wolverine, where his like symbiote form is like based off like the Web of Shadows Wolverine.
Oh, they're definitely gonna do just like they're doing like Hellfire Gala suits for everybody or skins for everybody this season. We're definitely getting a bunch of symbiote skins. And Spider-Man is getting two for some. He's definitely absolutely for no reason gonna get two. Like he does not need two, but they're absolutely gonna find a way to give him two for no reason because Spider-Man just has a ridiculous amount of skins in this game, like a stupid amount of skins.
I hope like the first one's just like an all black skin with just very like light white highlights to base off like his original like comic skin. Like that'd be really cool.
That would be really cool. You know they're gonna make some butt ugly like Marvel Rivals original. Oh,
I'm
it's the guy
so
from the game.
I really hope that like the Venom things just go really hard.
Dude, the rank up in season 2.5 is just like the most abysmal thing I think I've ever had to experience as a person who plays video games, bro.
Also, I don't do competitive, but my friend sends me pictures of when he ranks up, and he got I think,
Mhm.
platinum or something.
Yeah.
And I just realized that looking at the platinum symbol that it is Galacta.
Yeah, they're Galactus's horns.
I
And
don't know why.
the celestial rank is literally just Arisham's face, but or it's Isan's face, but with the Galactus horns. Who's this guy? Is this a barber? Or is she, oh no, she's in a tech shop, or she's still in the part shop.
They really. I understand that they're trying to make us like, oh, this is so Chicago. When I'm pretty sure I've seen most of these people here in Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is feeling more like Ohio and New York than it is like Chicago. Like nobody has gotten their head blown off for no reason, or like there's like
No one
not a
has been
homeless
gunned
man with
down
80 needles
for.
sticking out of him. I love how like Chicago is just like the the Birmingham of America.
I don't know. There's been some things I've been hearing about it happening in Chicago when we're not there. That sounds wild.
Natalie is her friend, by the way, that was in the intro sequence.
Oh yeah. God, I can't wait to see hit actor Noah Diaz talk about why he's working for G.I. Joe again.
That's not Noah Diaz, but I know what you mean. God, I know what you mean. I love hearing Noah Diaz from Brooklyn, pre 9/11 Brooklyn talk about working for
9/11,
G.I. Joe.
bro. Why was
So
that?
does that wait, okay. Because it brings into a point that I just thought of after saying that. Does that mean that the Autobot slash G.I. Joe willingly let 9/11 happen? Because they
That is
could have
that is
stopped
that
it.
is a he thought thing to think
Or,
about.
or, hold on, Hunter, stay with me. Was a Decepticon secretly transformed into a Boeing 747 and intentionally crashed into the towers. Was
Lugnut,
it an
no,
inside job
move!
by the
Lugnut,
Decepticons?
no!
Lugnut, no, don't do it. No, you have so much to live for.
Lugnut
Yeah, it was
couldn't take it.
100% Lugnut and Blitzwing that did it, bro. It was 100% those two.
Blitzwing, no, what are you doing? Blitzwing, no!
Blitzwing turns into a tank as he crashes into the second tower.
That
So who was the one going for the Pentagon that missed? We got to figure
was
that one
probably
out.
Lugnut.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was either Lugnut or it was one of the Seekers. 100%. They just missed and just landed in some random place, in some random field in Pennsylvania.
Lugnut was shiny.
He got distracted. His lens fogged up because he was going too fast.
I just zoned out. What did she just make a deal for?
They're He's trying to get money for parts, and that guy is like, I can get you a job for a
That
lot of money.
game we saw earlier.
Yeah, and it's crime related.
Yeah, I figured that was it. I didn't want to be wrong and be even more confused when that isn't what happened later on.
It would not be the first time, Hunter. It's okay.
Well, that's why I'm actually trying to follow the shows.
He's trying to learn from his mistakes.
I'm trying to grow as a person.
I thought you were against that, Hunter.
Uh, you'll know I'm a man of many truths and lies.
You'll learn I like telling fibs.
I like to fib.
Hey, this is from the trailer. This is from the first trailer that came out like 4 weeks ago.
I don't know if it's just I feel like Marvel's been doing better at making like actual like well composited looking scenes. Like scenes have more unique lighting now from movie to movie, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Except Thunderbolts was very gray.
Because like for a time there was like a moment where like all
Get your shirt off.
MCU movies had like the exact same color palette.
Yeah, no. Close it more. Sorry, my dad came in my room naked, asked me to help him take his shirt off.
Ew.
Oh yeah, Hunter, I meant to ask you earlier. When was the last time we saw the hood?
Like 30 minutes ago.
No, I mean like in in the shows. I mean,
Oh wait, have we seen it before?
we have seen the hood.
Why did I
It
not?
was in a very recent Marvel show.
Uh, I'm guessing what if then?
Yeah, it was the Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop episode.
Oh, oh, that episode. This is illegal. No shit. Why do you think they dragged you here to do it while no one was looking?
Yeah, they're gonna gas you. I don't think they care about whether it's legal. They're way
This
past
is
this being
illegal.
legal.
Like, dog, if they're doing it, they don't care about what's legal, I think, in the first place.
Yo, Hunter, I'm just saying, if they ever introduce Jeff the Land Shark into the MCU, let me do the voice for him. Eric Andre, please be a part of this. Please, like, be a major important part of this show. I don't want you to be like a one episode character. I love you so much.
Eric Andre makes his debut cameo in Avengers Doomsday.
I really want him to just be the one to defeat Doom at the end of Secret Wars. Just Eric Andre, not even whatever character he's playing. Like Eric Andre with the gun in like the white suit just shoots Doom in the head and just like the movie is over. This room is filling very slowly with gas. Like this is a not effective gas trap.
Yeah, these filters have to suck.
Dang, what type of weak eye elevator is she in?
To be
That
fair,
just
this elevator
worked.
does not look like it's been tended to in a while.
They shoot him because he's inefficient.
You are a wink
There he
wink wink.
is. There's the hood. There's Noah Diaz,
There's
Brooklyn,
no
baby.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York, whatever address, very specific address that they said like three separate times in the movie, but I still can't remember. Present.
God. Oh my God, the internet has done something to me. I can't hear or anymore. I think of anything else. Oh, I need to get off the internet.
At least it's not. Hunter. It could be worse. It could be something else. It could be like any variation of anything from Invincible from like the last month
Yeah,
and a half.
yeah. I could hear
This is good
take over.
news. We can be
We can
bees.
be
We can
to live
we can
30
be
years.
bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a pet. A pet. A pet. This
Insane.
is this is good news. You'll live for 30 years. This is insane. Mark, I made a steak. A steak?
Dang.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love how all of those, like Omni-Man is always so calm and Mark is like always like so at like the extremities of being pissed off like at any moment. Guess who's finally getting his powers? Pretty sure.
Sure.
Through a trash bag
Are you sure?
in the space. This is great. Just great.
This is just great.
Also, that's not even edited. He just says it like that in the show. Like he I can't listen to the real scene without it like without the memes playing in my head. Say so.
Yeah.
I need you to say so.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Mark in that situation, and had my dad acting like that, and I told him I got his powers, I'd kind of be thrown off a little bit. Like,
I
Dad,
would
what
be
are
suspicious because
you doing?
what do you mean that's great, just great? Like I don't like the way you said that, old man.
You're the strongest here on Earth, and that's your reaction when your son gets powers?
By the way, Chad, we are paying attention to the show. We're just having a little fun because we literally haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. Probably longer than that. What's the last show we watched? Daredevil?
I think so. Yeah.
No,
No,
Andor. No, Andor was the last thing we watched. Yeah, that was like
it was
2.5 weeks ago. No Rocky. Sorry. Every time someone says ASAP, that's where my brain goes. I'm sorry. Just the lack of just a random civilian getting popped for no reason is just throwing me off. Like this can't be Chicago.
honestly, this reminds me of her. It reminds me of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the one show we just watched.
It kind of is. Like I'm liking the nuances of Riri. Like she's not just like some goody two shoes like, oh I'll save the day type superhero. She's like broke and she's doing what a realistically broke person would do.
The Brokey arc.
This is what happens when we assemble the brokest heroes in the MCU.
I mean, if you think about it, the Thunderbolts are kind of also just a team of Brokies.
Not anymore, bro. They're government funded brokies
Oh yeah,
now.
they are government funded. I forgot. They're government funded and getting sued for copyright.
And somehow Walker still has the taco instead of like getting his shield fixed or something.
He's got to get that fixed in like Doomsday or something, right?
I just hope he fights the entire war with that busted shield. Like that would just be so funny.
I mean, I guess you could kind of make it into like I don't know, like a bashing thing, because like if it's folded inward, then that point can kind of be used to just like I don't know, rip and tear or something.
I mean, he honestly could just use it as a brute force weapon like he was anyway. Like there's no reason for he has a gun. There's no reason for him to throw the shield or use it as a ranged weapon. He has a firearm.
And to be fair, why doesn't he just like have Red Guardian and Winter Soldier just like group effort try to bend it back into place?
I don't know, man. I truly don't even know why he couldn't just do it himself. Like is unless it's made out of vibranium, which maybe is easier to come by since the Wakanda Forever or something. Again, I don't remember if they even touched on vibranium in that movie besides like the French trying to steal it, which French people, they are the real criminals. Um, but yeah, I don't know why they don't just like do that. Also, when is Alexei gonna get his shield back, bro? Like that thing has not been seen since the Red Room blew up, bro. Like it just disappeared. It's not even like it was broken or anything. It just disappeared.
I don't understand. He so much he has become a shield.
He absorbs bullets without anything. Oh, somebody's gonna get shot. Oh,
Now it's Chicago.
there we go. Now I believe it's Chicago.
This is a horrible time to say this is not a good time to believe it's Chicago.
I mean, hey, look, it's sad, but people die in Chicago like randomly at various points in the day. It's normal, man. There's no way that you didn't. There's no way that you didn't, bro. That's all she's ever been characterized to be as a machine head and a tech junkie. How could you not think she cared about the garage? Where do you think she is all day when she's not at home? Most oblivious mother award goes to this mom. Holy,
She's just a Bible study. Don't worry.
the dumbest person on planet Earth. I swear. Why does he have two watches?
Just to make sure it's to double check.
Bro got to tell the time twice. Why is his shirt off?
What are you doing? Getting that tattoo? Oh, he is. God dang, you could
Yeah,
have
he's covering up
the
his scars.
right? That wimpy little man Noah Diaz is that rich.
I mean, they did say that Noah was a military guy. I can't remember what specifically branch, but Hunter, right now, before July 2nd happens, I need you to rank all of the World trilogy, the Jurassic World trilogy.
Oh, the Jurassic World trilogy. I was gonna do. I have all the movies. Hold
Okay, fine, do all the movies then. I didn't ask you to do that, but since you wanted to do it, go ahead. Since you think you have autonomy, go for it.
on. I do have autonomy. All right. So number one is the Jurassic Park novel. Number two is Jurassic
Hunter,
the movie.
Hunter, Hunter, movies only, dude.
No,
Movies only.
no, it's too late. I already pulled up the list.
Who the freak cares about the Michael Crichton Jurassic Park
I do.
book that
I
came
care
out in
about
nineteen
Crichton Jurassic.
in
So therefore, it counts.
1876, bro? Nobody's reading that, John.
Number three is Jurassic World. Number four is The Lost World. Number five is Fallen
Okay.
Kingdom. Number six
Mm.
is The Lost World, Jurassic Park, or the movie is number six.
Ain't
Um,
no way they made a Lost World Jurassic Park book, bro. Is there a Jurassic Park 3 book that I missed?
no, there isn't.
Okay, I was about to say. No
Then
wonder that movie
seven
was so cheap.
is Dominion. Then number eight is Jurassic Park.
Wait, is that one best to eight worst?
Yeah, one is best, eight is worst.
Okay, I guess that's fair. I would put Dominion higher than Fallen Kingdom, but
They're pretty
Jurassic.
good. It's just that I feel like they get, I don't know, the Dominion kind of is a bit too muddy sometimes because kind of like it's like doing the same problem Rise of Skywalker had, where it's trying to fix some people things people didn't like about the Fallen Kingdom. While also,
It feels so
look at this
disconnected
thing.
from the. What is that guy? Or what is that room? Is that a heat room? But Hunter, how could you forget about the best line of dialogue in the entire trilogy? The Giganotosaurus, the biggest
I,
living carnivore
oh,
on
we're not
Earth.
doing this again. We're not doing this again.
But they tell you so many times. And yet I still cannot remember what exactly the line is because I'm pretty sure every time they say it differently.
It's a variation of just every single line.
It is just the same line, but they say it like seven different ways. Also, I'm pretty sure that's not even true because isn't the Mosasaurus a carnivore?
It is a carnivore and a lot bigger, but it's not a dinosaur.
I don't care. They didn't specify dinosaur. They said the biggest living carnivore on Earth. Again, probably
Well,
that's not
even
even
then,
probably the line because they say it differently every time
even
they say it.
Moses is not the biggest carnivore the world has ever seen. It's megalodon.
That's true,
The
but
megalodon
I
is
feel like
maybe
I feel
foot
like a
shark.
megalodon would still get no diff by a Mosasaurus.
To be fair, the mosasaurs in Jurassic World movies are very oversized, extremely oversized.
Hey, it's Natalie.
Like they are
It
50
worked.
feet at most. Meanwhile, in the movies, they're like 200, 300 feet long.
50 feet. That's nothing.
But like,
So
what
real.
wasn't the whole thing was that she died?
Yeah, but she has an AI that she's like psychologically making that is also her. It's a
There
comics
was a
thing,
video game
Hunter.
movie like that at one point.
Yeah, it's called Full Metal Jacket. By the way, can you hear my fan blowing like directly into my headphones? Okay, good. I was gonna say because it is literally just like blowing directly in my face. I completely forgot. Okay, well, that was episode one of Ironheart, and despite us not paying attention to like half of what was going
I
on,
actually followed the whole thing. I just was
yeah, I was like, I was still, yeah, I was paying attention to what was happening. I just was like not focused on it. But yeah, I liked it. That was not bad at all. Like that was a solid 7 out of 10 episode,
that is a solid start.
and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. I just wish Disney Plus had, or just Disney in general, had more faith in this. It's not even a Disney thing; it's a Marvel thing. I wish I had more faith in this show because I feel like this character really needs to be done justice.
Well, because I think because it started development where they wanted to do like a spin-off show for literally every single thing.
Give me a Dora Milaje spinoff, which actually I joke, but I think that was probably a thing in production for a while. Which I'm pretty sure got turned into the Eyes of Wakanda show, but it ended up getting reworked like heavily.
Yeah, because he got like stuck up in like the middle, like where like they wanted to make a show for everyone, and then suddenly when they then when they realized that people aren't going to just watch everything all the time, decided to change pace again, and then it had to
I
get
was
rewritten to, like fit that better pace.
what was I? Oh yeah, no joke, legitimately, the reason why this show has to be good is this show needs to do what the Spider-Verse movies did for Miles Morales. Like they have to make Riri a likable character that people cared about because people did not like Miles Morales when he first
Oh
came
yeah,
out.
wasn't
Like
that like one of like the biggest like, controversies where they killed where they killed him off?
yeah, like but it wasn't even when Miles was first introduced either. It's like the most autistic part about that. It was like several comic runs after he was like a thing that he started to become a problem. And then like retroactively, like when 2017 rolled around when the movie got announced and then the first trailer came out and people was like, "Oh, this actually looks pretty decent." And it's like, "What? What is whatever, man. As long as people like it." So I'm really hoping that this show can do that for Ironheart's character because I like her in the comics and she's a very big part of the champions in and sometimes, well, very rarely Young Avengers, mostly Champions. But yeah, she's like an important character that needs to be fleshed out if they're gonna end up making that Champions movie.
I didn't even know they were working on that.
Well, I don't know if it's a movie or TV show, but they are working on it.
I
Which
don't know.
that's a whole
For a time, I honestly thought
that's a whole other thing.
like Doomsday was gonna be like the last Marvel movie for some reason.
That you just thought. You mean Secret Wars, not Doomsday?
Yeah, Doomsday.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Secret I think Secret Wars is gonna be the last Avengers movie for a very long time. Like they're still gonna make movies, but I
There's
think
that,
Secret Wars is we're gonna like hard reboot.
yeah, I've heard somewhere that like apparently like once Secret Wars is done, it's basically just gonna be like okay, we need to start from like stage one all over again.
Yeah, it's like once Secret Wars is up, then it's like we're full tilt going X-Men. Sometimes there'll be like Spider-Man will be here, maybe a Doctor Strange. We're gonna have some like the lower tier characters that people like their movies,
Which
like Shang-Chi and stuff like that.
like see because like When was the last time the X Men have been relevant in a movie?
Literally never. Also, while we're on the topic of X-Men, Hunter, I hate to break it to you, but I've been informed by my inside people. X-Men 97 season 2 is gonna be mid.
Um, oh,
I hate to tell you that, but it's still gonna be good, but it's gonna be like so mid compared to the first season.
well, even
Like half of the writing team is like
at least like a 7.5 out of 10.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking more like a 6.5 out of 10. Because like the writing, what I've heard from my sources is like the writing teams have been like back and forth on like what the story is gonna be, how characters are being written, like
Well, because
stupid stuff like that.
season one, I don't know how you make it like not interesting because like season one ended off on such a crazy note.
Yeah, but it's also like very complicated to like pick up on if you don't have like the right team behind it. And since the main writer got fired, then it's like I don't know, either they're gonna have to really start pulling directly from certain comics runs like they did in the 90s, or they're gonna have to like really cook up like a banger storyline.
Yeah, it's because like how did season one end again? Like because like most of them got stuck back in time or something.
Yeah, we still don't know where Storm and Logan are. Like they're just like they just don't they don't exist anymore. Like everybody appeared except for
Don't
those
remember
two.
how they got there. I don't even remember how they ended up back in time.
It's technically not explained, but once Magneto comes back and lifts the asteroid back into space, then like they get teleported through time, and it's not exactly explained what does it.
Yeah, I remember the season finale was just crazy.
Yeah, that season finale was wild. I've watched it like 3 times and it's still like I get this I've gotten the same feeling like every time I watch it, bro. Like when Rogue pulls up and she's like, his name was Gambit, remember, and just like launches I'm just calling him Bishop, launches Bastion like just into the moon. That is like such a crazy sequence. But yeah, back to talking about Ironheart. Good first episode.
A good first episode.
Uh good first episode. Come back tomorrow for the next one. Goodbye.